Start recording. Hey, it's actually responsive now. No, I just had to turn off buffering. That's why the camera looks a little delayed or slow. Probably even to when I'm speaking, it's because there's a buffer. No idea why that was on or why that's default. But yeah, it is February 25th. I didn't make a video yesterday either. Uh, just you know, didn't see what I wanted to see. During market open. Okay, well, oh, it doesn't render that, but yeah. I mean, didn't get what I wanted to see today. Haven't taken a trade. Still haven't seen what I wanted to see. Honestly, coming into market open, I really wanted lower, right? I really wanted, okay, boom, sweep. I wanted this to be sweep, and I wanted to close below here and then just run the lows, right? Boom, put a manipulation up here, swap that, boom. Nope, didn't end up happening. We just kind of ran. Where's my if thens? I was like, start to get closer higher, then continue to long, seem like the move. Just nothing to get it on. Okay, I'm geeking. I'm hearing shit. But but yeah, I mean, if I don't get what I want to see, I mean, we literally pushed up. Huge. How many points is this candle? 50-point candle. I'm not taking any of this for longs, right? We are too far above, and we're sweeping liquidity. So, and then sitting here, I'm like, okay, I needed to see liquidity taken, take shorts. Boom. I'm like, this could be manipulation. Boom, boom, boom. Just I gotta get closure below here to start taking shorts. Nope, didn't happen. And then we have this janky stuff. I don't see this as the high, really. Looks like a temporary high, but then none of this looks good. And so, I mean, here, let's go back to yesterday. Yesterday, oh yeah, honestly, I was like, okay, I see this right here as a failure swing of that. I see this is I saw this is manipulation. This is a failure swing. Honestly, soup changing the state there. Honestly, would have been really good. Love these lows. Honestly, wanted lower here because of we're being an EQ of this. Boom, push it back up. Uh, took a high. Boom, we're putting a high. Boom, put in another high. Took it, manipulated, and then deep failure swing. And I want to see us distribute lower. Oh wait, I have it on wrong way. So market open. I mean, we did what I wanted to do. We distributed lower. Put an SMT with ES, I believe, down at these lows. Really? No, why does it? It's bugging. Yeah, we took those lows, so that's kind of why. But I like that. But nothing in here, was for me. I was expecting, okay, maybe retrace up here, boom, boom, boom. Nope. Then down here, we put a low, took the low again, boom. Soup, CISD, manipulation, just missing the liquidity sweep. But it was, yes, it's like on, is it Monday? I haven't taken a trade this week, but it's like when ES took liquidity and NQ didn't, I was staying out because I'm like, I need the liquidity sweep, but ES did, blah, 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 blah. I don't think I would have entered here because I wait for the retracement. I'm not trying to catch this bottom. Right? Granted, if we did take that, that would have looked nicer, but still, probably not going to take that right now in my training career. So, I mean, how long has it been? It's been 3 minutes. It's been like the world's fastest 2-day replays because I haven't uh done anything. Random bar. Let's go do this. October. Ooh, October was a little sketch. But guess we can do back test in Yap before I have to go to practice. Thank goodness a teammate's picking me up today. Usually I walk because I don't have we don't have lifting, so I'm second block, and that starts at 11:45 technically. Usually I start walking at like 11:20 because it's past 11. I'm done trading. But I asked her if she could drive me back from practice because I do have classes to get to after. And she's like, "You want me to pick you up for practice?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna say no to that." Anyways, let's get into this. I also did not get enough sleep. I need to get bed earlier. Okay, so where are we? Giant gap. Boom, push up, highs, dumped. So it looks like we're in EQ of this. We are in EQ. We're in deep EQ. I mean, judging by EQ standards, put in a high, boom, push it down a little bit more. Did we take any liquidity down here? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We took a lot of liquidity. So honestly, this gap doesn't look like manipulation, but it probably could be in that sense. So what did market open do? What happened leading up into market open? So where is market open this? Yeah, market open was that. So pretty much overnight looks like giant gap open for the week into the second week of October. Boom, we push shots. Okay, boom. Then not in discount, push back up, sweep that again. Okay, put a high, sell off, take Asia low. So we took Asia's low. We took liquidity. What do we do when we take liquidity? Look to discount. Bingo. When did we hit discount? Right before market open. Like we hit discount and then hit discount and then we retrace back to other discount down here. And so now we're in EQ of EQ. Kind of see both sides playing out from here. If we believe this is the manipulation leg, then we want to start to see some closure lower. But then now, where is that? So that was low that got swept from Asia. Boom, push it up, swept some highs. Looks like I bet on ES that is the manipulation leg. So we push it up, we sweep this liquidity up here, we sweep these equal highs right here. Boom. Swap some equal highs. Manipulation, boom, change in state, retest CIST, turtle soup, change in state, boom. We sell off to those lows. We take the lows again, boom. And this happened like all the time in October. It was so weird. This exact giant dump, up, 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 dump, like big candle, doesn't take the low, and then ripping it up. And so, granted, in hindsight, okay, that's what it's doing. We know that this is possible reversal because of this. Granted, later in October, you probably would have realized that that's what was going on. But seeing the dump, take the liquidity, okay, is this manipulation? Is this a manipulation leg to send us higher after taking the low one more time? Because we still haven't taken London high, right? We took the low of the range right here from that high. Now we need to look for EQ or that high again. Where's EQ of this? From there? Oh, basically already up there. But if you've seen this manipulation leg, boom, deep failure swing, I mean, really, you don't want to see us closing back down here. Some janky candles. There's probably something going on this day, but uh, boom, push up, pull back, push up. I mean, lots of change in the states. Not many turtle soups, which is kind of weird. Besides that, the bottom, but I'm not counting that as the turtle soup. I mean, you could. If this was a cleaner manipulation leg, that would be turtle soup, and then that would be the change in the state, holding that soup to then push it higher, and then your targets would be that high. That's not bad. But are you seeing this as turtle soup change in state, or are you waiting? So then what? We push it up. We push it up. Where was we take the high, right? We took the high, um, technically from that previous low, but then what do? We kind of boom, boom, sell off, soup, barely closing higher, boom, pulling it back, getting wicked higher. So this wicks off up here, boom, soup. And so if we're sitting here in this wick, and so the candle's up here, I'm thinking, okay, that was the manipulation leg, that previous 50-minute candle. This confirms the change in the state if we close. Oh, we're actually in that candle. Close up here. I want to see us keep distributing distributing higher. After this kind of choppy upward section, I'm not looking for entries up here. I'm looking for entries in discount of this range, right? I'm thinking, where is it the best place to get in? It's to get in lower here. Boom. So we sell off to here, boom, put in low, boom. So we're not taking that. And then, we don't get, very clean soup CISDs over here. Yeah, something must have gone on this day. Because there is no way that the price looks like this. But we push back up. We're not getting closure above these highs, right? And then we sell off huge again. Boom. Now this could just be holding this manipulation leg. Like that's the manipulation. Boom. That's the reaction. And then now this is the failure swing. That could be very possible. I bet if I look on the 3 minute chart. Okay, where the hell am I? Yeah, this starts to look more like manipulation, failure swing. Uh where the hell? Okay, never mind. It's in the wrong spot. Possible manipulation. Boom. Market structure. Then actually tap that order block pretty nicely. So then if we're thinking this is a failure swing of that, because that's manipulation. If we're sitting here and we don't have any of this other price action over here, I still like us trying to take London's high. Granted, we are in EQ of this range, but we took London's low. We took Asia's low. Okay, we push back to discount. Okay, we push it down, swept it, put in possible manipulation. Where do we want to go once we took liquidity, put in manipulation, opposing liquidity, which is London high? And so, possible failure swing. Bingo. God, I hate doing this. Then, this is another one of those really janky where it's just wick central down there. And so if I'm seeing this, I'm seeing us boom, wick, reject, boom. Seeing this pull up, okay, boom. We're not getting confirmation lower, right? If we got confirmation, if we got closure below there, okay, we want to continue to push lower, that's fine. But we never do. And when you get closure above there, I kinda like that. Is a possible trade. Granted, you could probably put your that's probably the last soup. So I mean, down here, if you start to get if you sweep this and start to get closure lower, we want lower. But if we get closure above here and we keep ripping, your stop's fine being below that low. And so then if you're entering here on the failure swing, where do you target? I'm targeting the high, right? Bingo. That's easy target, and that's second TB. Granted, this is later. This is an 11 o'clock trade, but that's kind of how I read this. Granted, this isn't perfect price action, right? I'd say October late, like was it second through the rest of October. Honestly, it's kind of janky price action. I think what government shutdown was that back then. There was something going on where the markets were very janky like this, and so it was hard for me to trade. I know that because I didn't take that many trades in October, but realizing that, okay, the model can still show in its many different forms. But I mean, yeah, that was quick back testing session. You can see how I speak about it differently and how confident I feel. And the second I saw this, I'm like, oh no, what is going on? How do I even break this down? But some days are going to look like this, where you're coming to the market and you're like, okay, where the hell are we? Um, Not every day is going to look as textbooks coming into market open saying, okay, we should just manipulate a market open and then slam it down. But then it does the opposite thing. Not many days are going to look, eh, I, I don't even know. It kind of just depends on the month, the week, the narrative behind it. Uh, you know, what the price action is doing. We've been ranging for quite some time, which is holy crap, get that all. We've been in this range, really this range forever. Since February. Yeah, basically since the start of the new year, we've been ranging. Uh yeah, I mean, really, if we go on the daily, we've just been in this range, which granted is I don't really care. But look before, look at September through October up until, yeah, even there, I like down, up, down. Okay, now this is where we kind of get choppy. But I mean, there's still stuff to trade. I mean, you just gotta adapt and overcome. I feel like I just kind of yapped uh and didn't really go over much, but I'm like, I didn't trade and I didn't see anything I liked. So if I don't see anything I like, I'm not gonna try and force myself to think a different way about it. I'm not gonna, oh, this is actually good because first value gap, blah blah blah. Um, I liked shorts. I like shorts in this, but um, yeah, I mean that's really all I got for y'all today. So I will see you tomorrow.